What's up, traders? How's it going? Mark Bauman here again from starttrading.com. Make sure you go to starttrading.com and take our free course on how to trade. We give you some tips and tricks on how to invest your money risk-free, worry-free, and hands-off through copy trading in not just stocks, but Forex, as well as cryptocurrencies, which is considered Forex. So make sure you go check it out. Bitcoin is up. Our account is down, at least for stocks, because there's crazy volatility today in the market. We were up when I woke up again, just like yesterday. We were up to $196,000. And then I went back to sleep once again, woke up a few hours later, is down negative 100 to $188,000, negative $8,000. Then today we are, let's see what we're finishing out today. We are finishing out at 191,200. So I'm still down 2,500 from the start, 1.3% down again. Now, normally you don't see that on our account. It's usually either 0.3, 0.05, somewhere in that range down if we're down, and up 1 to 2% each day. It's a volatile market today, though. And most of it that is attributed to the Wall Street bets, loving them, but I didn't know they were spiking the cannabis stocks early. So we had started moving into cannabis, and as we're moving in, apparently they were pushing up the price artificially. So now the cannabis stocks are going down, at least some of them. Some are spiking, they're going down, spiking, going down. So it's all over the place, and it will be like that probably for the next week until they decide to move on somewhere else. Now, Sundial is a great example of what I want to talk to you about today before I get to the stocks we were in for the earnings reports today. Sundial, ticker symbol SNDL, was up and then took a big dive down about 30% today and down further 10 or 20% since we got out of it. So what I want to talk to you about is copy stop losses. Since there's volatility in the market and there's a potential for a crash or a correction coming soon, I want to make sure that you are setting those stop copy losses. What you got to do is just go into each of your shares. You click on the share, you go to sell, you hit set stop loss. You set either the percentage, depending on the type of security. If it's a security that doesn't allow you to set a percentage, you can set a dollar limit. So you either set the percentage, set it at, usually 6% is good for me, because most of these trading companies know everybody sets it at 5%. So if it's a stock that I want to be in that I think will gradually go up, and I just don't want to sell out of it and miss the opportunity and see that I sold out of it, I will set it at 6 to 10%. If it's a stock that I don't really care about and there's low volatility, but I think it might go up because obviously I am in it and I hope it goes up, but it's kind of been like not really a winner for me, I'll set it at 3 to 5%. If it's one that I want out of, I'll set it at 3% or less because I want it to sell out, but I also don't want to miss it in case it goes up. So that's my advice for setting stop losses. The limit, you have a limit and then a target price. So once it crosses that limit, it goes into the sell range. So what you want to do is you want to set your limit and set it with a large enough range with your set target price that you will make sure that stock sells, because I've had stocks that were so volatile that it dropped 10% and went right over my limit, which only had a 5% spread. So I never sold out of the stock, and then it dropped further. And I was sitting here, I saw it dropped. I was like, oh, great, it sold out. Oh, well, I figured that was going to happen. And then I get in my account, I'm negative $1,000. So anyway, so make sure you set them correctly, set them with thoughtful expectations. Now, so Sundial, we bought back into that after it went down from $3 down to $2.50 something cents. Then at our 10% stop loss. And then we bought back in at 220. I think we bought in at 230 because we got a little antsy. So hopefully that goes back up tomorrow. Cannabis is still going to be strong. Cannabis is going to have their dips. So buy on the dip, sell if you want high, because it's going to dip back down again at some point, but watch the highs, watch the dips. You can draw trend lines like I showed you on my last video. Now let's move into Disney. Disney had some awesome earnings today, but the stock is only slowly going up, which is strange. Maybe it's just because it's a big beast. It's a Titanic of a stock. So we're talking about Disney earnings. They hit over 94.9 million subscribers. I was watching on CNBC, I believe. They said they're projected for 146 million. They had a 32-cent average loss instead of versus a 41-cent average loss is what they were projecting, as well as they had revenues at $16.25 billion versus the $15.93 billion projected. So they should rise tomorrow. If they don't, I'll be surprised, but we should see a bit of a bump. Sometimes after earnings, you do see a drop, but with Disney, I don't know, that one could just keep on going up. So we have all of our options. We have some long options and some short options in Disney. We're going to sell out of those tomorrow, most likely, the short ones, because I think we have one expiring tomorrow. And like I told you in my last video, I buy like 2 to 3 options so I can sell 1 or 2 and keep and hold on to the third. Next is Crispr. We weren't in the other earnings reports like Shift and those, but I heard that some of those did well. So we're just covering Crispr, and then I'm going to let you go. So make sure if you like the content so far, you like or subscribe to our channel on YouTube, as well as go check out our Twitter, our Instagram, and we are going to be on TikTok soon. So please go like and subscribe, support the channel. The best way you can do that is just by punch that like button, just tap, 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 tap. And sharing it with your friends, of course, if you want to see them have found exponential foundational wealth, just like we want for you. So Crispr, CRSP. We are still waiting on the earnings report on that, but our expectations are that Crispr's earnings report will probably be dismal as it has been in the last couple of quarters. But that's only because Crispr is a gene editing company. They are not a short money company. We're in this because we believe in what they are doing, what they're going to create, and what they're going to create is going to be worth millions, if not billions of dollars, and very important to millions of lives. So that is why we're on Crispr. And I have the feeling that even if it doesn't hit earnings report, but doesn't do as bad as they had thought, then we are still going to see a bump in Crispr. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least. So if you'd like this video, again, be sure to like or subscribe and go check out our channel. Take our free course, starttrading.com, learn how to trade, learn some of our cool tricks like the copy trading, and as well as our picks. Come back in whenever you can. Thanks for joining our live. I'm Mark Bauman. I messed up at the end there, but